Hi Scorpio, welcome to your December extended reading with me, Erica, from Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. I am shuffling my Rider-Waite Tarot deck now, and I'm going to be pulling the card before and after the Wheel of Fortune card and also the Moon card to give us some more information about what's going on in December for you. Let's take a look deeper into the astrology. And the very first thing I see is a trine on the 5th between your first house and your 5th house. Wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe buy a scratch-off lottery ticket or do some sort of game of chance. You might come out lucky. On the 23rd, you're probably going to have issues with work or health in dealing with your communication or your commute, dealing with your neighborhood, because there's a square between Mars and Aries to Pluto and Capricorn on the 23rd of the month, and this is a square between your 6th house and your 3rd house. For you single Scorpios out there, you may run into somebody that you either had romance with in the past or might want to consider being romantic with, or at least socializing with, because there's a trine between your 3rd house and your 5th house. It could also be that you maybe have traveled back home for the holidays. Please be careful if you're doing that. And running into people that you knew from your childhood. Between the 25th and the 27th, that 3rd house, 5th house trine is active. On the 29th, we've got the full moon at 8 degrees, 53 minutes of Cancer. I just dropped half my deck. In your 9th house, take off your armor, put down your sword. Let's see where the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon card are for you in this deck. Okay, there's the Moon right there. Now, where is the Wheel of Fortune? Here we go. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune was surrounded by the 7 of Wands reversed and the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So the 7 of Wands is really about feeling defensive, defeated, and on guard. The fact that it's in reverse makes me feel like you've probably got this Wheel of Fortune turning in your general direction. It showed up in the upright for you, so it seems like for the Scorpios, the wheel is turning for the majority of us. Where things were unbalanced for us in the past, hopefully we are striking balance because of this new moon solar eclipse that's occurring for us on the 14th. Then for the moon, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is about luxury, rest, financial, and material comfort. The fact that it's in reverse, there's lack. The moon showed up upright for you. The moon, again, is about mystery and water signs. I think of Cancer. It's traditionally tied to Pisces. Cancer's ruled by the moon. And then you had the 6 of Wands, which was also in the reverse. No, the 6 of Swords, not the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Swords is about leaving, accepting help, and going somewhere better. It's like you are, after the lunations of this month, moving on from that period of lack, feeling like a refugee, and hopefully having a better home life with this Saturn, Jupiter solstice conjunction that's occurring. Now, Saturn is like the building code inspector, so if the house or the home is not solid or strong, then it will start to wear away. Well, what does that mean? Well, the 4th house is home, family, roots, stability, and foundation. So take that as you will. It can be very literal. Let's look into the Romance Angels deck and see what it has to say for us Scorpios. I say us because I am part of you. I'm a Scorpio rising. Shout out. For the Romance Angels deck, Scorpio, December. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. For some of y'all, that could be the case. If that's the case, then you need to speak about it. If it's you that is being pursued, then you need to let them know that they're pursuing you. is kind of wasting their time. If you are wasting your time, you need to recognize and know it. Mercury is way past cleared its shadow at this point in time. So it should be clear for you, Scorpio. What do the Scorpios need to see from the Romance Angels deck? If there's not a card that pops, I'm going to cut it for you. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So for others of you, there is true love that isn't dealing with something that's unrequited. Anything else? It says express your love, which would be a really good time to do around Christmas because you are having that third house trine to the fifth house. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it could be. And then we have engagement. It is cuffing season. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For those of you in relationships, congratulations. See what the Rebel deck has to say to you, Scorpios, for December. Scorpio, December. Okay. Figure shit out on your own. While I was shuffling the decks before I started recording, the you need to let go card on this deck showed up twice on the top face. So for some of you, there needs to be a release. Whatever you are thinking about doing, whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Let's see what the Sexual Magic Tarot deck has to say for you, Scorpios, for the month of December 2020. I'm also going to pull some runes for you from the rune bag. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I didn't realize. It's 3, 5. Yeah. We have the Ace of Swords. A fresh start, a sudden opportunity, an idea, or clarity. Could also be like an intellectual connection. This is definitely dealing with some bondage going on. 8 of Pentacles. Hard work, focused effort, laying groundwork. The Knave of Wands. An adventure, well, yeah, an adventurous risk taker who's following his passions and being quite passionate. Then we have the 5 of Swords, which could be dealing with mind games and hostility. Probably dealing with that 3rd house, 6th house square. And then we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is very much career-focused, mature, and passionate. So, yeah, for some of you, there's some passion brewing. That 5th house is the house of recreation. And that trine is on the 25th and the 27th. So, it's like neighborhood, family, a short distance trip, recreation, or romance. What do the Scorpios need to see from my rune bag for December? Okay. I love it when this happens. Because the yes and the no rune showed up. For some of you, the question's yes. Others, it's no. You know intuitively by gut whether it's yes or no for you. Planet Uranus showed up. Uranus is in that 5th house. 5th house is like the creative house where artists create their masterpiece. It's where the babies are made. It's where romance blooms. It's where social engagements take place. You've got Jupiter showing up in your 4th house. Expansion of the home. Pluto. Pluto is in the 6th house. Deep transformation going on in that 6th house of work and health and daily life. Routine, could possibly be pets. The moon rune showed up. So you've got the moon in card and the moon in runes showing up. Emotional influence, memories, bad timing, self-sabotage, secrets, lies, and deceit, looking under the surface. The rings. And you had the engagement card show up. So yeah, binding agreement, marriage could also be coming up. Union of 2 or more, asking for support if you need it, connections, and cooperation. So that's what I've got for you for the month of December, Scorpio. This was your extended reading with Erica and Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sending you a lot of love. Please take care of yourself and be kind to yourself. Save some kindness for others because we're all struggling to survive the shit show that is 2020. I'll see you soon for your 2021 videos. Until then, take care. I love you. And bye, Scorpio.